Okay, I'm going to be talking about electronic charge. Um, this is for somebody who may not know why things act the way that they do. Like if you have a balloon and you rub it on your shirt and all of a sudden you can stick it to a wall. Why does that happen? I'm going to be using a comb as well, some pieces of paper, and thanks to the 5 animals we have in our house, some cat hair. I think there's some dog hair in that too. I know that's a little gross, but it's all over the place, and it's no different than combing your hair. So, um, we're gonna start out with some video stuff from this website that's actually pretty cool. You can rub your foot on a rug and then touch a doorknob and shock yourself. That's essentially the charges equalizing between you and the metal doorknob. So you pick up a little bit of charge. John Travolta. This is actually really cool. I hope you can hear this. I don't know if the sound is going to come through this video, but when you move his leg, you can see that he's picking up a charge from the rug. And then as soon as he gets, you can kind of hear it. Like I can hear it right now. He's got a little bit of a charge going. There's like this really cool sound. Like he's got energy that needs to be released. So as soon as he gets close to the doorknob, ouch. Sound effects in this are awesome. But as soon as he gets close to the doorknob, it releases that energy back to the doorknob. So we'll do it again, fill him up. Ouch. And see, I didn't have to move his hand that time because he had so much charge, it was able to jump. He was close enough that he was able to jump. You can get his hand really far away and fill him up completely. And it's actually pretty cool. You don't have to move his hand very close. I think it's like right about here. Ouch. So the more charge you have, the further that charge can dissipate, the further that energy exchange can happen, essentially. If you just do a little bit, ouch, or you do a lot, you can be further away. Ouch. So that was just one little thing, and then we're going to talk about balloons too. And I actually have some balloons that I'll pull out here, but this is kind of demonstrating what happens to the electrical charges on a balloon when you rub it on like a wool shirt and stick it to a wall, or rub it on your hair and stick it to a wall. So this one I'm going to keep, like I can show or not show all the different charges, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rub it on the shirt really quick, and then when I let go of it, it's attracted to the sweater because of that difference in potential. So you've got the positive, an excess of positive on the shirt and excess of negative on the balloon. Funny thing happens when you go to a wall, you don't have excess of the positive. What it does is it actually just pushes or realigns the charges in the walls, so that way it repels the negative away from the balloon and keeps the positive. It just kind of rearranges it so the positive is closer to the edge and allows the balloon to stick to the wall. So now we're going to demonstrate both of these. Here, let me get rid of this and move my camera back. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have a piece of paper here and a comb. When I touch the piece of paper, nothing happens. But if I decide to comb my hair, give it a little bit of a charge, here's what's really cool. Watch. I think it jumped from my hand, and then you see it fell. It fell because it transferred that charge from the comb to the piece of paper. Got it? And at some point, that charge should equalize and it would fall, or it just had so much. Come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. I combed a lot there. Sorry. So yeah, it's showing how the charge happens. You do it a couple times, it's not gonna. We'll do another piece of paper, piece that's a little bit smaller. So you can see the charge is kind of getting weak now. It doesn't want to pick it up. comb a couple more times, and it jumps right away. Now I've got a ring on that was actually kind of dissipating into that ring a little bit. So that's one really cool way to kind of demonstrate this transfer of electronic charge. The other was, we've got these nice balloons that came in our kit, and I've got some animal fur that's all over our house. Oh, you know what? Here, I forgot to show you that there's still a little bit of a charge in it from when I was doing this before. It takes some time to dissipate, but that the hair is not really moving that much. You see a couple of like lengthy pieces that are wanting to move, but give it a little bit. I can feel my hair starting to stand. Yeah, you can even see in the video, like my hair's wanting to watch this. So just kind of demonstrating how the electrons can move between different objects and provide either this positive or negative charge to either attract or repel. Now, the one thing that I'm not able to do is that if I take both of these balloons and give them a charge. Now, it's probably going to be hard to see this because I don't have a way to hang these from my ceiling. Oh, I can feel it. But if I do this the right way, I can show that, oh, they want to repel each other. So, let's see if I can. So it's a little bit hard to see. I can feel it in my hands. They're wanting to push away from each other, and see how close they keep getting, but they don't quite touch. I can feel it in my hands that they're repelling each other because they both have the same negative charge to it. So when you have a negative and a positive, they're going to attract. Or you have two positives, they'll repel, or two negatives, they'll repel. I wish I could show that a little bit better. Like I said, I didn't have a way to hang that, but I hope you have a little bit better understanding of how this transfer of electronic charge between rubbing things together transfers electrons from one thing to another and gives things different charges, and you can interact with your environment a little bit with that. So hope you're able to understand that a little bit better. Nice introduction to static charge. Thanks.